Hello everyone, welcome to the third and final video that I'll be doing with regards to thinking through percent problems. As I've said, these videos have been intended to help us think about numbers and to process them. In getting the right answer, it's not just about the proper calculations, it's also about thinking and using our general number sense. So with that, let's look at the third and final problem. Grace reads the first 22 pages of a book and says that she has read 8% of the book. How many pages are in this book? So right off the bat, I notice that it's going to be a little bit different than the two previous problems we've done. For starters, the first thing I can recognize is that the number that we will get will be larger than those shown. If you have if you've read 22 pages and that amounts to 8% of the book, then obviously the book is going to be longer than 22 pages because you've only read 8%. Let's just do some guessing right off the bat to show you what I mean. If we double 8% to 16%, 16% of the book would be, well, 22 doubled. 22 doubled to 4 would be 44 pages. And we can continue that pattern. 16 doubled is 32% of the book would be 88 pages. Because 44 doubled, 48 doubled. So we can continue to do this logic and we can double 32 to be 64 and so on. But just to give you a general number sense, based on that knowledge, we haven't even hit 50% yet and we're already close to 100. So if I had to estimate, I would say her book is over 200 pages. Probably in the 200 range, because at 32% she'd read 88. So if we went up to 50%, we'd be near that 100 page. So when we get to 100%, she's going to be at 200 pages or more. So my guess is going to be around 200 pages or more, which is a typical book. So let's move on to the calculations. Now in all these videos I've used different colors. The color that I first used shows my thinking, and then the second color I use shows the math that I'll do. So let's look at the numbers here. We have 22, so we'll put that first. We have 22 pages, and let's multiply it by, here's the crucial part, 0.08. It's 8% and not 80. That's why we have to put the 0 there. If it was 80% of the book, then we would put the 8 right there. But because it's 8%, we have to stick a 0 in front. That would be the same if it was 7%, 6%, 5%. Any of those one digits, you have to put that 0 there first. So 22 times 0.8 equals, need my calculator, 22 times 0.08 equals 1.76. So her book is 1.76 pages long. Based on the logic that I've done, how could the book be a total of 1.76 pages? I estimated that would be over 200. Always trust your logic. 8% of the book was 22 pages. Why all of a sudden would her book be 1.76 pages long? I've used the numbers, but maybe I've used them wrong. Let's try dividing instead. .22 divided by 0.08 equals... So you can see here, all I did was switch the sign to divide, and I got 275 pages. And that makes sense for a lot of reasons. One, it's what we predicted. That would be just above 200. We looked at where we were going, so it would probably be around that range. And secondly, it's not too big either. It's the size of a typical book. Logic would say that, books are usually around that range. It's not 22,565. There's no book that I know of that's that long. So, using logic, 275 pages. So therefore, the book has 275 pages. And that's it. Using logic first, and then putting in the calculations. Remember the whole 8% equals 0.08. And remember, importantly, that when you have the part in a percent and you're asked to find the total or the whole, you divide, not multiply, divide. Hope that's helped. Have a great weekend. See everyone tomorrow.